This is Viking TV.
Since 1902, Central National Bank has been serving Eastern Oklahoma with outstanding customer service. Our staff is friendly and honest, and we value your business. Whether you need loans for farming, ranching, small business, or home, Central National Bank is a great choice. As a division of First National Bank Fort Smith, CNB has many locations to serve you. For all of your banking needs, let Central National Bank deliver the level of service that you deserve.
C2 Supply in Poto has what it takes to back you up. From industrial tools to safety gear, welding supplies to hardware. If you need it to get the job done, C2's got it. No gimmicks, no waiting, just the parts, products, power, and service you need right here, right now. Stop by C2 on North Broadway Street, where they specialize in hydraulic and industrial supplies, including motors, batteries, hoses, and oils. C2 Supply, Poto's source for serious work. Stronger, tougher, local. C2 Supply.
For more than 50 years, manager Jim Cook and his staff at Evans and Miller Funeral Homes have been serving and helping LaFleur County residents honor their loved ones. They are committed to providing the highest quality funeral services for a fair and reasonable cost, from full traditional services to cremations with a combination of service options. They are here to serve you and your family in your time of need. Evans and Miller Funeral Homes, a tradition of trust for over 200 years.
Well, good afternoon. Welcome to the second game of the doubleheader here at the beautiful softball fields at Carl Albert State College, the Lady Vikings. I am Big Dave, along with the man who calls it all, Kyle.
Well, I appreciate that. Thanks, man. I appreciate you as we get started here. And what's been a great afternoon. I mean, we didn't win game one, but we got game two coming up. But it's been a great – weather's been
it's really nice outside.
The
problem
nice.
is it's extremely windy. Played a huge part in the first game in the scoring. Lots of hits in the first game. It's just none of them could really find their goal of where they're trying to go, because the wind would say, no, I think we're going to push it right back into the field.
Yeah, that was the problem, was you just were trying to adjust to the wind, and every time you'd make an adjustment, the wind would change or just wouldn't go your way. So the Lady Vikings, they did fall 6-4 there in the first game, which moves them to 7-10 on the season. But, well, like I said, game two is coming up. A lot of big hits were in that first game. It was weird because you would see them take flight, and then immediately they would start to come right back at us.
The wind would, it's like they would stall and come backwards.
Which you would sit there and go, oh, okay.
It was really weird,
and, of course, they had a great, they were at one point tied 3-3, but it was just that sixth inning where, Newport came alive, where the Aviators just began to kind of turn it on there. And as we get started here in this the second game of the afternoon, the Lady Aviators, they'll come to bat. And leading us off here, going to be number 33, Jessa Wilds. And looks like the ump is set. We're set. And here we go for game two. Underway here on Carl Albert State College. And again, just incredibly grateful to be here to call this game this afternoon. Here's the first pitch, and that one will be ball one. 1-0 count. Looks like number 2, Kayla Gibbons, will be starting in the circle for us this afternoon. This is game two. And there's a hit. Drives it out to shortstop. Shortstop throws to home, or the first, and they will get her out.
All right.
Out one.
Now it's close. Good.
So we'll go ahead and take that first out there. That's a good start you want right there. Gibbons with the pitch. And they're going to call strike on that one. 0-1 count. As number 2, Tyner's up. And there's the pitch, and that one, shortstop once again, back over to first, and second out of the inning.
All right.
Great job there by Steele. And that'll bring up number 3, Katie Moore, for the Aviators. There's the pitch. And outside, ball 1. That pitch got it high, going out to right center field, and they will make the catch.
There it is.
And that ends the top of the inning. We'll go to the bottom coming up after this on Viking TV.
First National Bank has been your local bank for longer than most can remember. We believe that when our customers thrive, our communities thrive. That's why First National Bank has been committed for over 110 years to providing reliable banking, face-to-face service, state-of-the-art mobile or online banking. Our most important assets will always be our customers. When you choose First National Bank, your money is invested into the community, providing loans, local support, and jobs, making our communities better places to live. First National Bank. Local lenders, local decisions.
Fun, funky, elegant. At the Purple Plume, they have something for every kind of woman. Poto's premier boutique, the Purple Plume, offers a rich variety of clothing, accessories, and jewelry. For dressing to the nines or just dressing for the 9 to 5, there are clothes for every mood. They also offer a selection of items ideal for the home and the family. The Purple Plume, for your one-of-a-kind boutique experience in historic downtown Poto.
And that was a quick 3 up, 3 down for the Lady Vikings. That's how we want to start it right there. Just a quick play as they get started. They'll go back to bats here, leading us off in game 2. It's going to be Kirsten Berry. And, of course, she had a few big hits there in game 1 to really help her team. Like I said, the Lady Vikings were in it there, and just until that 6th inning, that's when things began to kind of come off a little bit. I will say this, Abbott pitched that first game, and, man, she got herself out of a huge jam, and it was a great job by her. But, again, just the bats got hot at the right time for the Aviators, and they took that one 6-4. Vikings did try to rally back, but just fell just short. So Barry will look to get on base here, get the scoring going early. And it's going to be strike 1 to start it, 0-1 count. Pitch by Mayfield goes outside. 1-1. And there's a swing and drives it down third base line, but it will go foul ball for Barry.
There's been a shift in the wind. You see that?
Yeah,
you feel it?
Instead of coming straight at us, it's like it's going
to the left a
to the left of us now, which would be more east, from west to east now. A little high there. It's going to make it 2-1. There's the pitch, and gets a piece of it, puts it into play, drives it out to right, and it's going to go
foul
ball.
There.
So Barry will come back and try again. And 2-2 count. And drives that one right over the pitcher's mound, and it'll be caught there for the first out. Good catch there by Mayfield. Again, it's just that.
Yeah, it just stalled in midair.
There's nothing you can do about that. That's the hard part about that one. That will bring up Rylan Clark, number 23 for the Lady Vikings. Mayfield with the pitch, and high outside. Here's the pitch. And ball.
Well, we were talking about that before we got started on the first game. That wind advisory, they weren't kidding about it today.
No, actually,
it's proven to be absolutely true. That's for sure.
They've got it going through tomorrow, so it's a big deal. Strike there.
They were saying wind gusts up to 55 miles an hour.
I believe every bit of it too.
Yeah, we've already had our monitor come down on us a couple times.
Like
losing Frito chili pies over here.
Yeah, exactly. And another strike called there. Two count.
So it is definitely a challenge for both teams.
And contact made.
There you go. That's
It's
a good hit.
right back to center. And can they get there in time? They're going to call her out. They call Clark out for out number 2 of the inning. Smith will be up here for the Lady Vikings. So 2 outs to get going. There's the pitch. Smith with a hit. Puts that one in play. Second base is there. Throws it over. And that will be out number 3. So that'll take us to the top of the second when we come back here on Viking TV.
For more than 50 years, manager Jim Cook and his staff at Evans and Miller Funeral Homes have been serving and helping LaFleur County residents honor their loved ones. They are committed to providing the highest quality funeral services for a fair and reasonable cost, from full traditional services to cremations with a combination of service options. They are here to serve you and your family in your time of need. Evans and Miller Funeral Homes, a tradition of trust for over 200 years.
Since 1902, Central National Bank has been serving Eastern Oklahoma with outstanding customer service. Our staff is friendly and honest, and we value your business. Whether you need loans for farming, ranching, small business, or home, Central National Bank is a great choice. As a division of First National Bank Fort Smith, CNB has many locations to serve you. For all of your banking needs, let Central National Bank deliver the level of service that you deserve.
I actually tried my hand at being a ventriloquist one time.
Yeah?
Yeah. Are we live again? See, Joe did it to us again, didn't he?
He does it to us again.
He does it every once in a while just because he
Catch us
hears
off
us
guard.
talking stuff.
Just to catch us
We
off
were talking
guard.
about puppets and ventriloquist. Why? Nobody knows. It's just weird conversations we have from time to time during breaks.
Well, up here you never know what you're going to get in a conversation. I mean, we've talked about a lot of things today as far as food, as far as Mexican, Asian, all the good
all
stuff
the good
there.
stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
By the way, I was terrible at ventriloquist.
Well, I probably wouldn't have done much. I couldn't do much better, I'm sure. Smith up to bat here for the Lady Aviators, and that's going to be strike 1 called. Good pitch there by Gibbons.
Couldn't get the facial expressions right.
Well, it happens.
V's are really hard to say.
0-1 count here. And that one's put into play. Left center. And he scoops it up. Cuts her off at second, but she will get on at first. Good job by Smith. And puts one on for the Lady Aviators as number 12, Bailey Sanabria, comes on. Here's the pitch by Gibbons. Contact made, sends it out center field. Can they get underneath it? And they do. Out number 1.
Yeah, the wind is really playing, and it's an advantage to both teams when you get that ball too high up in the air today. It's a lot easier to catch.
At this point, it's been made easy pickings for the defense. There you go. Hit there. Goes over to first. Gets the out, but it does advance the runner to second. That was Kylie Branscombe, who pitched the first game for the Lady Aviators. She'll get the second out of the inning, be the second out of the inning. That'll bring up number 22, Shaylee Mayfield. Smith at second here. Gibbons with the pitch. And that one goes a little high on her. Just sails a little high. Ball 1. Yeah, you can probably hear that picking up now a little bit. You can see it on our cameras too out there. There's some movement this afternoon. It's affecting even us. But you just got to work through it, right? Gibbons with the pitch. And another one sends straight up. Steely with the catch. She has it, and that will end the top of the inning. We will go to the bottom coming up after this on Viking TV.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers. Serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area, Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
Ever wondered why your Mazzio's pizza tastes so good? In 3 words, Mazzio's Quality Pledge. We promise you real beef and sausage, real mozzarella, sauce prepared daily with Mazzio's special spices, dough made fresh every day, never frozen, and crisp garden veggies, freshly cut. For lunch or dinner, or any meal in between, each Mazzio's pizza promises top quality ingredients.
Mazzio's is better.
And we welcome you back here, Carl Albert State College, as the Lady Vikings get set to go back at bat here for the second time in game 2. That'll be ball 1, called as Taylor is up to bat now. This is kind of the same, very similar start for both teams in game 1. Not a lot going on. Taylor does put that one into play, drives it right down to center field, and she'll get on. That's what you needed. And that'll bring on Steely. Steely up to bat here for the Lady Vikings. Mayfield with the pitch. And Bunce trying to put that one in play. They're going to call foul ball.
Call it, okay.
Having all kinds of issues out there today with the scoreboard. I keep noticing they're trying to get it back up and on, but I think they finally just killed it for the day. Oh, 1 count. Mayfield with the pitch. And Steely tries to put that one into play, and they tried to leave first, but gets back safely. Boy, that one was close. Taylor was taken off, and then she had to come back. Luckily, she lands safe and sound. Vikings have 1 on. There's the pitch, and hit there by Steely. Goes foul ball down the third base line. There's the pitch and another hit. Drives at the same spot, this time deep to the parking lot. Foul ball. Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch, and gets a piece of that one. Pops it right up. Looks like the second baseman's going to be there forward, and they do make the catch. That's going to be an out number 1. And that will bring up number 2, Kayla Gibbons, for the Lady Vikings now. And she gets a piece of that one, drives it deep out to center field. And it's just caught.
Wow.
Long out there, but she does advance the runner.
Hey, you got to give her that. What a catch.
Man, that was a great catch.
That's the farthest one we've seen go out.
Well,
today.
It looks like the wind calmed down for just a moment, but that was the third out. They did get the third out of the inning there. So that's going to take us to the top of the third. We'll be back right here on Viking TV.
Red River Credit Union is expanding in Poto to serve you better. Stop by their branch at 2208 North Broadway or visit their Fort Smith location at 4300 Rogers Avenue, Suite 7. Everyday banking, lending, mortgages, you'll always get competitive rates and personal service. And coming soon, an all-new ITM in Poto with express teller services Monday through Saturday. Learn more at rrcu.com. Red River Credit Union. Banking the credit union way. Loan subject to approval, equal housing lender. NMLS 315545. Federally insured by NCUA.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
And we're back here inside the ballpark at Carl Albert State College softball going on this afternoon as your Lady Vikings taking on the Lady Aviators in game 2. Due up for the Aviators, number 5, Kinley Mitchell. Given still on the mound as we get set to start the third here. We are still scoreless in this one. Here's the pitch. And ball 1. Looks like they're just having a few issues out here this afternoon. Not only the elements against them, but also they've got some technical issues. We've had some technical issues going on. But luckily we're still going here. There's a hit by Mitchell. And the catch is going to be made. There you go. Great job there by the first baseman. There's number 14, London Dyer, with the catch. Bring up another out. And we'll bring up number 74, Danica Brown. Following this, we'll go top of the order with Wiles. There's the pitch by Gibbons. And outside, ball 1. And that'll be ball 2. Here's Gibbons with the pitch. And too far inside, ball 3. And there's a pitch, strike 1.
Did you hear that?
Brought some heat on that one.
My goodness.
Makes it a 3-1 count. There's a pitch and flies that one out to right and can't get underneath it.
That's in.
So she'll get on. She's at first.
She's
now
going
makes
for
her
it.
way to second. She is a speedster. Gets all the way to
They're
third.
probably gonna hold her there.
And they'll hold her up at third. Wow, the speed by Brown to get it there. She did a great job.
My goodness, that was fast. She is fast.
So that does put 1 on in scoring position here for the Lady Aviators. Again, very similar to what they did in game 1. Just kind of took 1 or 2 big hits and made it happen there. So we'll go top of the order. Wiles back up. Gibbons with the pitch. And it's going to be strike 1 call. There's the pitch outside. Ball 1. There's the pitch. Gets a piece of that one. Goes third base, but goes foul ball. One-two count. Gibbons with the pitch. That one goes outside on her. Ball two. 2-2 count.
Yep, they just.
There's a pitch. She drives that one third base out to the outfield, left field. They will get one run in, and they'll get one on. So our score, 1-0. Aviators take the lead here. Top of the third. Due up. Tenner. There's a pitch by Gibbons. And this is strike call. And gets a hit, goes to shortstop, throws over to second. And it looks like they get there. No, not in time. Trying to scoop it up and get it to second baseman, but was not in time. So that puts 2 on for the Lady Aviators. Wiles gets on. Tenner's on. Up to bat. Moore trying to add to their lead here. And that one too far inside. Gets away from Gibbons a little bit. Makes it a 1-0 count. That'll be ball 2. Gibbons with the pitch, and strike. Strike one. 2-1 count. And there's the pitch. Check swing. Three 3-1. This pitch gets a piece of it right past third base, out to the left field. Now they'll come in, bases loaded, so Moore gets her single. And now coming up to bat here, number 25, Smith, trying to help her team out and get some more runs on the board. Pitch and strike. The 0-1 count. Oh, 2. There's Gibbons with the pitch, and a little too outside. 1-2 count. Bases loaded here for the Lady Aviators as the wind begins to pick up once again, which has been the story of the afternoon. Gibbons with the pitch, and they hit that one, but it goes right side, foul ball. Casey trying to hold on for dear life as that one was flying right at him there.
Yeah. I saw him duck a little.
He did. He kind of had to get in, trying to make sure he's out of the way of that one. But bounces harmlessly off the dugout.
And KC a helmet.
Still a 1-2 count here for Smith. Here's the pitch. And that one's mishandled. Does bring a run home. So Wiles will make her way home. Make it a 2-0 ball game. Aviators with 2 runners in scoring position. And that will, Smith still looking at a 1-2 count. Gibbons with a pitch. Gets a piece of it right down third base, but goes foul. Two count. There's a pitch by Gibbons. And he gets a piece of it. And it stays fair. Oh, he called foul. Okay. Went just out of bounds right before the third base line, so they'll call foul ball. So still 2-2 count here for Smith. 2 on for the Aviators. We got Moore on second. And Tinner on third. And there's a hit. Drives that one out to left, and the catch is made.
Nice catch.
They'll get a couple runs in there, though. They will get a run in. Makes it a 3-0 ball game. And a hit there by Sanabria. Goes foul. Makes it 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss. 0-2 count. Gibbons looking to get out of this one. Throws it. And too high. Makes it a 1-2 count. There's the pitch. That one flies out right. Foul ball. And there's a hit. Goes out to right. Can they get underneath it? They do that time. And that brings us to the end of the top of the third. We're going to go to the bottom coming up after this on Viking TV.
So I wanted to talk with you and your mom today, Lily, because of some of the changes your friends and teachers have seen in you lately. And along with the incident the other day, you were with Derek when he was caught selling marijuana.
Yeah, he was selling it.
Honey, we know. But we care about you and want to know what's going on.
That's right. We'd like to understand it better and see how we might help. And if weed is a part of it, we want to make sure you know about the negative consequences for someone your age. So, can we talk?
Talk. They hear you.
A checking account that helps with your money? That's expected. One that helps with your pet? Or a flat tire? Now that's unexpected. At Arvest, our checking accounts were designed to fit your life. With tools to help grow your money, like insightful financial education and access to experienced wealth advisors, plus the robust digital tools you need. Just some of the many benefits of banking with Arvest. Visit arvest.com/checking to learn more.
People from all over save at the pre-owned mega sale, and it's here in the River Valley at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Through Saturday only, nearly 200 high-quality pre-owned vehicles are marked for immediate sale. Don't miss it.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, home of low-price cars.
Save thousands at the pre-owned mega sale now at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Chevy, Ford, Ram, Jeep, Toyota, Honda, Nissan, and more, all priced to sell. Hurry in through Saturday.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, home of low-price cars.
And the first pitch there by Mayfield does go ball. So ball one. As number 14, London Dyers, up to bat here for the Lady Vikings. Bottom of the second here. You've got some work to do. That'll be ball two. Lady Vikings got a little bit of work to do now behind 3-0. But like we said, in the first game it was a similar situation, and the Lady Vikings responded well. Let's see if they can do it here and see if Dyer can get it going. 3-0 count. There's the pitch. And it's going to be strike one. 3-1 count now. There's the pitch. And that one is put into play, left side.
Perfect timing, too.
Yeah, puts it into left field. Dyer will get on at one. She'll go on at first. So we got one on now.
Nice. That was a great place to hit it.
As number 32, Jada Wallace, makes her way to the plate.
So, you know, the big thing we've been talking about today, obviously, is the wind. But it blows really hard, and then you'll have a few times where there's a lull in the wind.
And she tried to just bunt that one into play, but, yeah, foul ball
Still
call.
call foul, yeah.
Yep. 0-1 count.
But anyway, that was one of those moments where there was that lull in the wind.
Yep. That's what you need to be looking for.
It worked out in our favor.
Due up next, sophomore Tatum Tinsley. Mayfield with the pitch, and that bunt is put into play. Does advance the runner to first. Ball was in the dirt, though. So they're going to call her safe. That'll put two on.
You good with that, are you?
Yeah, absolutely. Great job there by Wallace to keep running. That's why they say run through the bag, man. Just keep going because you never know what could happen. And the ball was left in the dirt. They checked with the ump. He said, yep. Puts two on for the Lady Vikings. Now we got a lefty out up to bat. Number 8, Tatum Tinsley. Tinsley out of Meeker, Oklahoma. This is her first at bat of the afternoon. Once again, showing that bunt, just trying to put the ball in play. This is again, don't get away from what's been working. This has been working for them all afternoon. Nobody's playing hero, just nice and easy. Another ball there called. Here's the pitch. And Tinsley with the bunt. Can't get that one into play, though. Something we haven't mentioned so far in this game. Nice little crowd out this afternoon.
There's a lot of people here today.
We've had a good crowd for this. Way to represent parents, fans, friends.
Had to wait in line for the restroom.
Yeah.
In between.
See,
So,
we've got a good little crowd out here this afternoon watching a little softball as we are in game 2 of a doubleheader. Lady Vikings did fall 6-4 in the first game. Trying to rally back in this one, down 3-0. And Tinsley gets a piece of that one, puts it in left field. They can't get underneath it.
Come on.
And that's going to put 3 on.
Oh, man.
Great hit there.
I like where this is going.
Yeah, great hit there by Tinsley. That's exactly what they needed. She was trying to bunt it just to keep it into play, and she did her job there. Great job. 3 on. As we go back top of the order, Barry's going to be on for the Lady Vikings.
Man, this wind today, I'm sitting there thinking, wouldn't it be great to have a grand slam, but I don't think this wind would allow that today.
If anyone can do it, it's going to be Barry.
Come on.
Let's see if she can get it right here. And she'll put it into play, right into left field, right on the edge where you want it. So they'll get 1 in.
All right.
Great job there. Dyer will make her way home.
Let's make it an assembly line. Just keep bringing them in.
So now we're going to go 3-1 ball game. That's what we need to do. Again, this is what happened last time. You start to feel that momentum shifting and arising here, and that will bring on at number 23. That'll be Rylan Clark. First pitch there. Strike 1 call. But bases are loaded here for the Lady Vikings. Just got to get them moving here.
Great opportunity.
And that pitch outside. Oh, they're going to call it. Wow. What do I know?
Fascinating.
0-2. And that one too far inside. And they're coming home now. They'll get 1 in.
All right.
Good job. So we get 2 back now. As Wallace makes her way to home plate. Off the wild pitch there. Now still got 2 in scoring position here. Clark trying to bring them around. Make it a 3. See if we can't make this thing a 4-3 ball game. Right now 3-2. And there's a hit by Clark. And that goes right foul. See, they've got some power. It's just that. The elements have not been their friend. There's the pitch. And Clark will put that one into play. Goes over to first. And they do get the out at first. Well, we do get another one. Make it a 3-3 ball game.
We're tied up.
Great play there once again. Good job, ladies.
We have the opportunity to take the lead here, you know.
And there's the pitch. As Smith is up for the Lady Vikings. Smith been kind of quiet this afternoon. They've really had her in check. And outside pitch. That'll be a ball. But we did what we needed to do, and that's tie it back up here, bottom of the 3rd. See if we can't drive a couple more runs in. Mayfield with the pitch. Hit by Smith. Mishandled there by shortstop.
Oh, they're going to hold it there. Okay.
So now they got runners on first and third. Smith does her part, gets it to go. Mishandled there by the shortstop. I feel like every time we're out here, I say this, but the fundamentals of baseball, softball, put your glove in the dirt, get your hand down with it. Cover the glove. Because that ball just popped up on her, took a weird bounce on her. Bounced off her glove, but those things happen. There's the pitch. Going to call that ball. Runner does advance to second. Yeah, that puts 2 in scoring position as Taylor is up to bat here for the Lady Vikings. So once again, another opportunity here.
0 outs here.
And puts that one. Does it keep it in play? They're there to make the catch. Throws. But we'll get 1 home. Barry comes in. We'll take the lead 4-3.
All right.
They got 2 outs here, or they got 1 out here. Got Clark at it first moments ago. That will bring on Rayleigh Steely. She'll get a piece of that one. It'll fly foul ball, though.
Once again, that one almost hitting our Cameraman Casey over there.
Casey's got his work this out. He's working this afternoon.
Yeah, he's danced a couple times up there.
If he's trying to take the afternoon off, well, guess what? It's not happening, Casey. Stay on your feet. Stay on your toes out there. 0-1 count here for Steely. Mayfield with the pitch. And they're going to call 0-2. There's the pitch, and gets a piece of that one again. Foul ball, right side. There's the pitch. That one a little too high. That'll be ball. And gets a piece of that one, flies it up right behind us. I think that one cleared the, oh, there it is right down there. I was waiting for the loud thud to come through. There's the pitch and another hit, and that one flies foul as well. Carl Albert does have one on, 1-2 count for Steely. Here's the pitch, and they got her. And that will bring us to the end of the third inning. We're going to head top of the fourth when we come back here on Viking TV.
C2 Supply in Poto has what it takes to back you up. From industrial tools to safety gear, welding supplies to hardware. If you need it to get the job done, C2's got it. No gimmicks, no waiting, just the parts, products, power, and service you need right here, right now. Stop by C2 on North Broadway Street, where they specialize in hydraulic and industrial supplies, including motors, batteries, hoses, and oils. C2 Supply, Poto's source for serious work. Stronger, tougher, local. C2 Supply.
First National Bank has been your local bank for longer than most can remember. We believe that when our customers thrive, our communities thrive. That's why First National Bank has been committed for over 110 years to providing reliable banking, face-to-face service, state-of-the-art mobile or online banking. Our most important assets will always be our customers. When you choose First National Bank, your money is invested into the community, providing loans, local support, and jobs, making our communities better places to live. First National Bank, local lenders, local decisions.
And we're back here inside the ballpark at Carl Albert State College, where right now the Lady Vikings have retaken the lead in what was a big third inning, and now we're going top of the fourth here. They lead 4-3, and Gibbons on the mound for the Lady Vikings. Coming up to bat, number 17, it's going to be Kylie Branscombe. Gibbons with a pitch. And strike one called.
That was a good pitch.
Oh, one count here. Another pitch there. Gets a piece of it, puts it up to center field, and they get underneath
catch.
it. First out of the inning.
Thank you, Wind.
Yeah, right. That was what we needed.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the Wind
cooperated that time.
It's not playing favorites today. It's just kind
it's
of
not.
here and there when it wants to be,
It's making for a great game.
So with one out, that will send Mayfield up to bat for the Lady Aviators. And there's another hit, sends it out to right field, and couldn't get underneath it that time, so Mayfield will get on first for her single. And that'll bring up number 5, Kinley Mitchell for the Lady Aviators. Trying to see if they can respond here after a big inning there by the again, it's kind of funny how it mirrors that first game. We were tied 3-3, and then all of a sudden Carl Albert decided to make a move and to get what they needed, and they did that time. So they scored 4 in the first one. Already got 4 here through 3. Gibbons with the pitch, and Mitchell puts it out center field, and they will make the catch for out number 2.
Another great catch.
Aviators still have 1 on.
Making it look easy in that backfield today.
Well, it does help when you have a good friend, too.
Yeah, when you get the wind slowing the ball down by like 6 miles
and you can
an hour,
see it do it.
10
It's
miles an hour.
funny. Yeah, it just kind of puts that thing out there, and you just kind of get underneath it.
Launching it, and then all of a sudden it just slows down.
Now we'll bring up number 74, Danica Brown, for the Lady Aviators. And strike 1 called. Gibbons with the pitch and puts that one into play, puts it in the sweet spot, and they just can't get to it, trying to get it back in.
Uh-oh.
But they will advance. Yeah, they'll have 1 on at first and third now. Runners at first and third, as we're going to go back to the top of the order. Wiles will come on. 2 outs, trying to avoid any kind of rally here. Don't want to give away the lead. Leading 4-3. And Gibbons with the pitch. And they're going to advance Brown to second.
Yeah, that's Brown. I mean, she is fast.
She's got some speed.
Yeah, she's quick.
Holy cow.
Yeah, she took, what was it, 3 bases when they made a mistake last game.
Yeah, I mean, it was like
before we even knew it, she was on third base. Like, where did she come from?
She's got a speedster out there. Gibbons with this pitch. And a little too high there. Going to be a 2-0 count.
Yeah, I'll be keeping an eye on her, on Brown back there.
Wiles looking to drive these 2 in. And takes a swing at it. Foul ball. 2-1 count. And does put that one into play out to center field. They'll bring 1 in, tries to bring Brown around. She'll get in as well. 2 runs there, makes it a 5-4 ball game now. Aviators back on top. 2 outs with Wiles on first. And a pitch there. Big ball 1 for Tenner. Gives her the pitch. Tenner gets a piece of it.
Whoa.
Right side foul ball. That one was going right at Casey.
I think everybody was telling him to duck that time.
Doing a great job out there. Good job, KC. Way to stay in there and take the hit.
He does a great job of cameraman.
There's the pitch by Gibbons. Gets a piece of it as well. Oh, I about had to catch that one. That one came right back at us. Foul ball. 1-2 count. We are top of the 4th here. 2 outs. 1 on. And that pitch there makes it ball 2. A swing and a miss. That's going to be out number 3. Great pitch there by Gibbons. As we're going to go to the bottom of the 4th. Coming up here on Viking TV.
Fun, funky, elegant. At the Purple Plume, they have something for every kind of woman. Poto's premier boutique, the Purple Plume, offers a rich variety of clothing, accessories, and jewelry. For dressing to the nines or just dressing for the 9 to 5, there are clothes for every mood. They also offer a selection of items ideal for the home and the family. The Purple Plume, for your one-of-a-kind boutique experience in historic downtown Poto. For more than 50 years, manager Jim Cook and his staff at Evans and Miller Funeral Homes have been serving and helping LaFleur County residents honor their loved ones. They are committed to providing the highest quality funeral services for a fair and reasonable cost, from full traditional services to cremations with a combination of service options. They are here to serve you and your family in your time of need. Evans and Miller Funeral Homes, a tradition of trust for over 200 years.
And welcome back here inside the ballpark on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Quite windy out, but still beautiful nonetheless, as we've got right now the Lady Vikings got a little bit of work to do here as they come back to bat as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Due up for the Lady Vikings. It's going to be number 2, Kayla Gibbons. Our score right now, 5-4. But it's been a back-and-forth matchup between 2 games so far this afternoon. Change of pitcher there for the Lady Aviators. Looks like Branscombe is going to make her way back into the game. Of course, she had a great first game. And that'll be ball 1 call. And there's the pitch, and that'll be a strike called, 1-1. Another pitch there, strike 2, 1-2 count now for Gibbons. And too far inside, ball 2. And another ball called. Full count, 3-2. Another pitch by Branscombe. And they're going to say she's out. We all thought it was ball 4, but the ump said nope. That's a strikeout for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 4th.
I think he needs his glasses on.
Needs to get that checked, huh? That will bring on number 14, London Dyer, for the Lady Vikings. There's a pitch. Dyer puts it into play. First base can't get a handle on it. She runs through the bag. Will she get there? They're going to say she is out for out number 2. That'll bring up number 32, Jada Wallace. This is where things got going last time out for the Lady Vikings. Let's see if Wallace can put this one into play, and let's see if we can do it again. And ball 1 called. Low and inside. And ball called there. 2-0. And a swing there by Wallace puts it into play.
Foul
I'm going to
ball.
say foul ball, though. Went just a little bit off on there. Makes it 2-1 count. There's a pitch. And ball 3. Pitch by, they'll get that one. Full count, 3-2 now. Branscombe with the pitch and makes contact as Wallace. It'll be caught there by second base. And that will bring us to the end of the fourth. We'll go top of the fifth inning coming up after this right here on Viking TV.
Since 1902, Central National Bank has been serving Eastern Oklahoma with outstanding customer service. Our staff is friendly and honest, and we value your business. Whether you need loans for farming, ranching, small business, or home, Central National Bank is a great choice. As a division of First National Bank Fort Smith, CNB has many locations to serve you. For all of your banking needs, let Central National Bank deliver the level of service that you deserve.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
And welcome back here at Poteau, Oklahoma on the campus of Carl Albert State College. Well, right now we're going top of the fifth. Newport leading by a score of 5-4 against your Lady Vikings. Gibbons on the mound. And due up here, Moore, Smith, and Sanabria. Gibbons checks the pitch. And as we call ball one. Ball two. Strike one. 2-1 count. There's the pitch. And gets a piece of that one. Sends it out to right field, and they will get underneath it. Good catch there made by Barry. And that'll be out number one. That'll send up number 25, Gracie Smith, for the Aviators. One out, no one on. Gibbons with the pitch. And they're going to call ball one. And there's a contact made by Smith out to third base, over to first, and tags her bag. That'll be out number two. That'll send out number 12, Bailey Sanabria. There's the pitch, and she'll send that one out right side, right down the first base line, but it does go foul. It does go foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Gibbons with the pitch, and makes it 1-1. Pitch there. A little mishandle there by the, and just kind of went in the dirt on it a little bit. Makes it 2-1 count. Ball 3. And Santa Maria gets a piece of that one. It is up, trying to get under it, and they can't get a handle on it. That'll be foul ball. Jada Wallace playing catcher, tried to get underneath it. Looks like they may have lost it there in the sunshine. It's in that weird time of the day now. Full count. Gibbons looking to end this here and get to the bottom of the inning. There's the pitch. And it's going to be ball 4. So Santa Maria will take her back. And that'll send up 17, Branscombe. One on, 2 outs. Here, top of the 5th. There's the pitch by Gibbons. And they're going to say strike 1. 0-1 count. And tries to get a piece of that one, flies it out left side, foul ball. And that one's put into play. Third base can't get a handle on it, so that'll put 2 on for the Lady Aviators. Good play, just a little mishandle there by Taylor. That will bring on number 22, Shaylee Mayfield. Ball 1 call. There's the pitch, and that one flies out. Let's see, foul ball. So 1-1 count here. Mayfield will come back to the plate. Mayfield puts that one into play. Shortstop picks it up, throws to first, and they'll get the out they were looking for, and that will bring us. That'll bring us to the bottom of the 5th. Lady Vikings are due up. We'll be back on Viking TV.
Ever wondered why your Mazzio's pizza tastes so good? In 3 words, Mazzio's Quality Pledge. We promise you real beef and sausage, real mozzarella, sauce prepared daily with Mazzio's special spices, dough made fresh every day, never frozen, and crisp garden veggies, freshly cut. For lunch or dinner, or any meal in between, each Mazzio's pizza promises top quality ingredients.
Mazzio's is better.
Red River Credit Union is expanding in Poto to serve you better. Stop by their branch at 2208 North Broadway or visit their Fort Smith location at 4300 Rogers Avenue, Suite 7. Everyday banking, lending, mortgages, you'll always get competitive rates and personal service. And coming soon, an all-new ITM in Poto with express teller services Monday through Saturday. Learn more at rrcu.com. Red River Credit Union. Banking the credit union way. Loan subject to approval, equal housing lender. NMLS 315545. Federally insured by NCUA.
And we're back here, Carl Albert State College, as the Lady Vikings get set to go back to work here.
Love to see them get some momentum going here in this inning.
Yeah, they're only down by 1 right now.
Yeah, I mean, they got this.
You can get it going right here. Of course, this is what they did. You know, they just had, it's been the back and forth momentum shifts here. the Lady Vikings that have really made the difference here. As Tatum Tinsley back to bat here, her second at bat of the afternoon for the Lady Vikings. And gets a piece of that one, sends it out to right field. Nice. Great job. Kept it on the ground, send it out to right field. That's get on base. That's all you need.
Yeah, great hit.
Great job by Tinsley. That'll take us back top of the order. Barry due up, Barry, Clark, and Smith. Oh, looks like there's some discrepancy here. Coach just wants to talk to Barry. We saw this on Thursday, too. When it came to Joaquin, Coach whispered something in his ear, and the next thing we knew, there was a home run flying out to left field. Let's see if she's telling Barry the same thing. Last time it was the promise of chicken nuggets, I think.
Yeah. In baseball, yeah.
Wonder what they're going to offer this time. You get done with this one, we're going to Colton Steakhouse. Knock it out of the park. Send this one home.
Texas Roadhouse.
There you go. Not a sponsor.
Some of them rolls with the
man.
cinnamon butter.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. Ooh. Goodness.
By the time you eat the rolls and get your dinner, you don't even want to eat dinner because you've already eaten so many rolls.
No, speak for yourself.
You just tell them to put it in the bag and let's roll home.
Not me. I'll find a place for it in there somewhere.
All right. Coach had the conversation. Barry's going to try and bunt and move the runner in, and she will get there safely. Great job by Tinsley. Good heads-up play there. All right, Tinsley at second. 0-1 count here for Barry. Took a swing at it. Foul ball. Branscom's done a great job this afternoon. 0-2 count here for Barry. She'll take a hit at that one, drives it out left field, and puts it into play.
Okay.
There you go. Tinsley at third. Barry making her way to second, and she will get there. Two runners in scoring position now as Clark makes her way up to bat here for the Lady Vikings. There it is. We talked about it. The momentum you needed. I don't know if these coaches are telling these players when they go up to them and say, hey, I need you to do this, but it's got to involve some kind of steakhouse at the end of this thing. That's where my mind goes anyways. There it is. Clark puts it into play. Shortstop can't get the handle on it. Can she beat the ball there? And it looks like she will. Throws back home. Looks like Tinsley got home.
Safe.
Tinsley got home safe, which makes this a 5-5 ball game. Now they're going to call Clark out at first. So she didn't beat the ball in time.
I didn't think she did, unfortunately, but
didn't beat the ball in time. So that's going to be out number one. And that will put Smith up to bat here for the Lady Vikings. With one on. Chance to take the lead here. And Smith just chops at it. That was a high pitch, and she just kind of chopped the bat at it.
Give it a shot.
Foul ball. Did they just say eat all the meatballs?
Yeah.
That's what they said.
Kyle.
That's what they went with. That's what I'm going with. Pitch there. And that will be a ball. 1-0 count. Wait, 1-1 count. There they go. They fixed it. There's the pitch by Smith. Drives that one straight up back behind home plate. And that's just going to hit the grandstands. And it'll be a 1-2 count here.
The grandstands.
I mean, we're in the stands.
We're like, it's like 5 steps to the grandstands.
You're dang right. And put that one into play. Tries to get to first. And she will get there. Going to third is Barry. Barry making her way.
Do it.
Overthrown at third, and Barry will get home, and that will take the lead. 6-5. Barry slid into third. They overthrew third, and Barry said, I'm going on home.
Giddy up.
Lady Vikings will take the lead on that one. That's coming up to bat is Taylor.
Sophie home now.
2 runs. We got two outs, 2 runs. I'm digging this. There's a high pitch there. Taylor doesn't bite on it. Ball 1. There's a pitch. And gets a piece of it. Third base. Goes down third base line, goes foul. Branscombe with the pitch, and contact made. Drives it out. Left center, and puts it into play. Right. Good heads-up play there by Taylor. Man, that was awesome.
I couldn't get to it in time. That works to our advantage. That's good.
Good. That'll put another one on here for the Lady Vikings.
Only 1 out, too, so we got time here.
As Rayleigh Steele makes her way up to the plate.
Let's get a few more in before this next inning. Right?
Man, that was exactly. You just got to keep that momentum going now at this point. You got 2 outs, 2-out rally here, bottom of the 5th. You got 1 on. Branscombe throws it up, and Steele takes and fouls ball. It's a foul ball right behind us. In the good stands.
Yeah, the good stands.
It's good stands. There's the pitch, and a swing and a miss there by Steele. That's going to be strike 2. 0-2 count. And he gets contact with that one. Pitcher gets a handle on it, throws her out at first. Well, there you go. We took the lead, 6-5 at the bottom of the 5th. We're going to go top of the 6th coming back here on Viking TV.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
So I wanted to talk with you and your mom today, Lily, because of some of the changes your friends and teachers have seen in you lately. And along with the incident the other day, you were with Derek when he was caught selling marijuana.
Yeah, he was selling it.
Honey, we know. But we care about you and want to know what's going on.
That's right. We'd like to understand it better and see how we might help. And if weed is a part of it, we want to make sure you know about the negative consequences for someone your age. So, can we talk?
Talk. They hear you. And welcome back here at Carl Albert State College on this Saturday afternoon here. Got some great ball going on there in the 5th. Carl Albert takes the lead 6-5 against the Arkansas State University Newport Lady Aviators. Say that 5 times fast. Good luck to you.
Not even going to try.
These two teams very familiar with one another. Of course, the Aviators ended the season last year for Carl Albert in the tournament. And now Carl Albert looking to get a little payback here as that ball flies right side foul. 0-1 count. Number 5, Mitchell, is up to bat here. There's the pitch. Another hit there by Mitchell. Sends it straight up in the air. And can they get underneath it? And they do. Ooh, almost ended in some pain. That's when you got to call it off. Glad they're okay. Catch was made, so out 1 here.
All good.
Yep. Just got to take care of each other out there. Dyer and Wallace just about collided. Of course, Newport won game one by a score of 6-4. Our score here is 6-5 right now. Gives it the pitch. And that one flies out right. Foul ball. Number 74, Danica Brown, in there for the Lady Aviators. Our next broadcast is going to be Thursday, March 27th, as we welcome the National Park College Nighthawks. First pitch will be 1 o'clock for that one. That'll be a doubleheader. Catch all that play-by-play action right here. They drive that one out right field, and the catch is made for out number 2. And then following that, we'll be back here on Friday and then that Tuesday as well. So we got a lot of softball left to go. As we are through the halfway point here of the season for both of these teams. Saying Newport is currently on a 4-game winning streak against Carl Albert. In their matchup last year, they outscored Carl Albert by a score of 22-3. And that hit sends it right to first base. And that's going to be the third out of the inning against Wiles. So we're going to go back to the bats coming up here on Viking TV.
A checking account that helps with your money? That's expected. One that helps with your pet or a flat tire? Now that's unexpected. At Arvest, our checking accounts were designed to fit your life. With tools to help grow your money, like insightful financial education and access to experienced wealth advisors, plus the robust digital tools you need. Just some of the many benefits of banking with Arvest. Visit arvest.com/checking to learn more.
People from all over save at the pre-owned mega sale, and it's here in the River Valley at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Through Saturday only, nearly 200 high-quality pre-owned vehicles are marked for immediate sale. Don't miss it.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, home of the low-price cars.
Save thousands at the pre-owned mega sale now at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Chevy, Ford, Ram, Jeep, Toyota, Honda, Nissan, and more, all priced to sell. Hurry in through Saturday.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, home of the low-price cars.
Gibbons up to bat here as we get set. Bottom of the 6th now. Carl Albert leading 6-5 after a big 4th inning. Branscombe with the pitch. Not too far inside and makes it a 1-0 count.
Well, that was centimeters from her shoulder.
Yeah, that's what we saw Thursday. A lot of baseball. They got smoked a lot.
Yeah.
Another ball there. Ball 2 called. Due up, number 14, London Dyer. She'll be on, followed by Wallace. There's a pitch. And that'll be strike 1. 2-1 count. Up next for the Vikings, they'll head down to Mount Pleasant, Texas. They'll take on Northeast Texas Community College. Hit there, puts it into play. Can they get to first in time? And they're going to call her out. Out number 1 there. Gibbons, Dyer up to bat here. And strike called, 1-1 count here for Dyer. Only 1 out, no one on.
There was some heat on that one.
Yeah, you could
hear it.
Pop the glove on that one. And a swing and a miss there makes it a 1-2 count for Dyer. And there's a hit there. Over to third, now back to first. That's going to be the second out of the inning.
It's back.
It's just that ebb and flow, man, all day long. Wallace will make her way to the plate now for the Lady Vikings. Again, this is where it all kind of started last time. It's always been near the bottom of the order here. They've kind of rallied the troops. Let's see if they can do it here. Wallace puts that one into play, left side. And it will be caught there for the long out. And that brings us to the end of the 6th. We're going to head to the 7th up after this on Viking TV.
C2 Supply in Poto has what it takes to back you up. From industrial tools to safety gear, welding supplies to hardware. If you need it to get the job done, C2's got it. No gimmicks, no waiting, just the parts, products, power, and service you need right here, right now. Stop by C2 on North Broadway Street where they specialize in hydraulic and industrial supplies, including motors, batteries, hoses, and oils. C2 Supply, Poto's source for serious work. Stronger, tougher, local. C2 Supply.
First National Bank has been your local bank for longer than most can remember. We believe that when our customers thrive, our communities thrive. That's why First National Bank has been committed for over 110 years to providing reliable banking, face-to-face service, state-of-the-art mobile or online banking. Our most important assets will always be our customers. When you choose First National Bank, your money is invested into the community, providing loans, local support, and jobs, making our communities better places to live. First National Bank. Local lenders, local decisions.
And we're back here at Carl Albert State College where we're going top of the 7th, 3 outs away from the Lady Vikings getting a win here against the Aviators. Gibbons on the mound has done a great job this afternoon. Up to bat here is going to be number 23, Sarah Bond. Freshman outfielder here for the Lady Aviators. There's the pitch. And that was too high, so ball 1. 1-0 count. There's the pitch. Ball 2. 2-0 count. And Bond takes a strike at it, takes a swing, and strike 1, 2-1. Gibbons with the pitch. Bond with a swing, and a miss there, makes it a 2-2 count. Gibbons with the pitch and gets her on that one. First out of the inning. 2 outs away. That'll send up number 3, Katie Moore. Just doing a little bit of homework about Moore, and she actually is number 2 in all of junior college 2A division in hitting. She comes in at number 2, so she knows how to swing that bat and make it happen just like that as she sends that one out to center right, and they're there to catch it for out number 2.
Okay.
1 out away now.
Well, that would be the way to handle that situation.
That's what you do. Good play there on that one. I think the wind
helped us out a little bit
helped
there.
us out a little bit. I like it.
Slowed that ball down.
Yeah.
That would have kept going.
That brings out number 25, Gracie Smith for the Lady Aviators. 2 outs, no one on. Pitch by Gibbons. That one's going to be a little high. Ball 1. pitch and puts that one out center field. Back, and she catches it.
There it is.
And there is the out they were looking for. And that'll bring us to the end of this one. So we split the series this afternoon. The Aviators get game one by a score of 6-4. We'll take this one 6-5. And like I said, we're going to be, next time you hear from us, we're going to be here Thursday, March 27th, as National Park College Nighthawks come to town. First pitch will be 1 o'clock. You can join Big Dave. And it'll be a new face. I'll be out of town that weekend, so you guys will have some fun. Enjoy that one. But we'll be back, and we want to thank Carl Albert State College for allowing us the opportunity to be here. Wonderful time always to join you. And, of course, you can always catch where we're going to be next by going to the Facebook page. For Big Dave, for Joe, Casey, I am Kyle, and we are out of here. You've been watching Viking TV.
For more than 50 years, manager Jim Cook and his staff at Evans and Miller Funeral Homes have been serving and helping LaFleur County residents honor their loved ones. They are committed to providing the highest quality funeral services for a fair and reasonable cost, from full traditional services to cremations with a combination of service options. They are here to serve you and your family in your time of need. Evans and Miller Funeral Homes, a tradition of trust for over 200 years.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
First National Bank has been your local bank for longer than most can remember. We believe that when our customers thrive, our communities thrive. That's why First National Bank has been committed for over 110 years to providing reliable banking, face-to-face service, state-of-the-art mobile or online banking. Our most important assets will always be our customers. When you choose First National Bank, your money is invested into the community, providing loans, local support, and jobs, making our communities better places to live. First National Bank. Local lenders, local decisions.
This is Viking TV.